Welcome to a new questions and answers session. Hola, ¿qué tal? Hello, I am Tony Galvez and this is Road Trip Spain and Portugal, where we help you plan the perfect trip with practical information, insider tips and our very own travel guides. You know how the Q&A sessions work. You leave a question for us, we reply to it next time we record a new session. And you should know the next session should air sometime at the end of April. If you are coming to Spain before the end of April, we will not be able to reply to your questions. So without further ado, let's reach for my mobile phone and begin with the first question. Question from Tommy. Hello Tony, hope you and your wife have a great holiday and Happy New Year. Well, this question is from January. Happy New Year to you, Tommy. I used your video for my Spain trip in November and I'm heading to Portugal in March. Porto 3 days, Tomar, Évora and Lisbon 3 days. Any suggestions what to do in each city is appreciated. Any advice on river cruise in Porto? Many thanks. Tommy, we have many videos on Porto and Lisbon we recommend you watch because you will find literally hundreds of tips on both cities. Your stay in Lisbon 3 days is going to be quite short, so we would do all we can to extend it. And on our video on what to do in Porto, you will see our recommendation of river cruise. Tania, hola Tony. I am in the process of planning a trip to Spain for 3 weeks in October 2025. Well, I know that I will include stays in Madrid, Barcelona and Malaga. I would also like to visit Seville, Cordoba, Granada and La Rioja, but I am unsure of how many days to dedicate to each location and to which spots day trips may suffice. What would you suggest? Tanya, we're planning a consultancy service to help with really tricky questions like yours that demand a lot of work, a lot of questions, answers, back and forth to be able to come to the perfect itinerary. But so far, that consultancy service is at a planning stage. We recommend you watch all the videos we have on the channel, including ready-to-use itineraries, and especially we have a video where we show you how many days you should dedicate to the most important cities in Spain. Mark, thanks Tony for your amazingly informative videos. Thank you, Mark. We are looking for a reliable bus service to travel from La Línea de la Concepción near Gibraltar to Seville for May. Any suggestions or recommendations would be very much appreciated. Well, Mark, you haven't got any choice. There's just the one company doing that route, and it's called Comes. On the first commentary below the video, we will leave you the link so you can check the schedules. Diane, thank you very much for your very informative videos. We are over 65 and are thinking of purchasing a Renfe Descuentos Tarjeta Dorada card for discounts on day trips on trains. Would it be worth it? We have already booked the long-distance train trips. We will be in Spain for the month of June 2024. Diane, it is a pity you didn't get the card before you booked your high-speed train trips, because that card, that Tarjeta Dorada, gives you really good discounts on those tickets. As for the day trips, the discounts might be so small that might not help you recover the investment on the card. You will have to do numbers. Calculate how many short distance trips you are going to take by train, how much they cost, and the discount you would get if you have the card. The card has a cost of €6. It is an excellent card, but for those who are going to use it to obtain discounts on long distance trains. Sometimes the very first ticket you buy lets you recover the money you spent on the card. Patrick, I am planning to stay overnight in Montserrat with plans to visit the cave of Saint Ignatius, either in the morning on the way up from Barcelona or in the afternoon. Would you consider half a day sufficient for visiting Manresa? Thank you so much for accommodating my question in the next Q&A. Many thanks from Sydney. I notice your Australian flag pen holder, Patrick. Big regards to Sydney. We will be visiting Australia soon, but it's purely leisure. We've never been to Manresa, so there's very little we can say about it. We can only help you with a way to get to Manresa. After you stay in Montserrat, you will go down to the main railway line and then you will take a train to Manresa Vila Dordis and then walk to the cave. And to go back to the very same station where you will take a train back to Barcelona. But we've never been to Manresa, so there's very little we can share on that destination beyond the specific tip on how to get from Montserrat to Manresa and the cave. And finally, Leslie, I love your videos. I'm hoping you can provide me with guidance for my trip to Barcelona in April. What's the best way to get from Barcelona to Tossa de Mar on the Costa Brava? Leslie, either you rent a car or you take a bus. There are no trains reaching Tossa de Mar. There is a direct bus line from Barcelona North Station to Tossa de Mar. We will give you the details on the first comment below the video. We've done it. We've done that day trip. It can be done, no problem. And the bus will take you there. So that was all for this shortish Q&A session. If you have a question for us, leave it in the commentary box here, anywhere else, and we will try to reply to it on the next Q&A session. Before we leave, a question we are often asked is ride-sharing services in Spain. Which company works in which city? And it's really difficult to tell. Basically, there are three major operators: Bolt, Cabify, and Uber. Check with each one of those operators in which cities you will find them. You will see now on the screen a video that we feel will help you a lot planning your next trip to Spain. We'll see you in that video.